I took Nikita to Falls Lake this morning. Such a beautiful morning. I went down there and did some training with her and some play. We did some ball fetching in the lake, and we also did some training. And what I like to do with these young dogs that are less than 1 year old, although she's coming up on a year, is we combine training with playing, and then we also separate it out. Like I'll do some of this kind of training. Now this is the impulse control training that I have done with her since she was a little puppy. She was born here. She's still a puppy, less than a year old, but coming up on a year. But since she was a little puppy, I started doing impulse control. You've seen my videos on that, and I just want to stress again how important teaching your puppy or dog the table impulse control is. You see now that I can leave her in a stay and I can walk away from her. I can walk all around her. We're at the recreation area where she really likes to play, and she's going to stay. And I'd like to practice this on an elevated surface when they're young, because the elevated surface, now she can of course get right down off of this picnic bench, but it kind of reminds them to just not get up and start walking towards me. So I'm going to do a lot of this. I start when they're very young, 5-6 weeks on the table. You can look up my videos on impulse control. And then I start adding a command to it, which is stay. And you saw how I had her posed with her front feet on the top of the table and her back feet on the bench. You can pose your dog in any position if you like to take pictures, if they have impulse control. And it helps them so much with their self-control when they're learning to stay and when they're learning to walk quietly beside you. It just spills over into so many other aspects of their training. So don't forget to get right on it and start working your puppy or your dog on impulse control. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.